What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Man, what a great time, huh? A little Lionsgate action, huh? So I want to do a little bit of explanation before we go there. Welcome back to the channel. Hit that like button. Subscribe. If you're new, welcome. I'm D. It's an honor. We are guiding D-Light, all of us combined. To see the tribe get together, to see different people interact in different ways and get to know each other. It's really humbling to me. You know, I met some people, interacted with some people a couple years ago. Now those people are starting to interact with these people, and I'm like, wait, you know them all? And I'm like, yes, we're helping bring everything together. So the Lionsgate, right? This is going to be the slide theory, okay? So remember back in the day, you had those big round things that had the wheel with pictures on there, and you hit the button and it changed the picture, right? I think they're called Polaroid or something like that. I can't remember what they're called. I tried Googling it. I got frustrated. I said, hey, look, it's just time to make a video, right? So imagine one of those discs, okay? And it's got all those different photos, right? But those are all different energies that you could be within that disc, right? So each dimension has a lower end and a high end, right? So here we go. For the Lionsgate, this is what happens, okay? You got all these little discs, and they're clocking, they're turning, and some of them are spinning together, right? And it's in this vortex, okay? Now these little plates that hold these images or these frequency bands, right, are skipping, right? And every year you get to your birthday, and it figures out where you want to be. Normally you have a good little test of if you want to go back or not. And then you decide, okay, I want to be here, right? So you got all these different lines up, right? So maybe there's a 1 here, a 5 here, a 2 here, a 1 here, right? They're not all on the same line, but you've shifted them, right? So they're different views than what they were the previous year. So when you come into the Lionsgate, what it allows it to do is free spin. So these discs are free spinning. Now you're aligning to your highest amount of abundance, your highest amount of purpose, right? The pure juice within you, right? The divinity wants to come out. So what it's able to do is it's clocking those gears or those discs, if you will, into that straight pattern, okay? And when we receive the straight pattern, it could amp us up for a minute, but then it could also knock us out, right? Make us feel sick, right? X-nay that. I don't want to feel sick. I feel great. But when these energies move through you, certain things got to move and clear, right? So if that energy is congested, right, it's got to burn its way out, if you will. So we're getting these lined up, okay? That's the greatest thing about Lionsgate. How you come out of the gate is going to determine how those spinning of those discs lie. So my understanding, my thing, you want them all in the same parallel number, right? If one's here, 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 right? All the other discs are lined up as well, unless you've got one flipped, which is very possible. It happens. We've got a call. We are declining. Should have put on no bother. So I'm busy here. But anyways, so we got those discs, okay? The beautiful thing about the Lionsgate is it lines those discs up to the perfect optimization for your life path at this moment, right? So if we understand that, right, if we don't guess ourselves, right, if we get out of our own way and we don't contemplate, we don't overanalyze, and we just be, we allow those to settle, right? And what's happening right now is we're in a settling effect, right? We were blown wide open, pure vortex, right? Now it's coming back down and everything's settling. So it's really important in the settling phase to stay mentally mindful, right? Confident. You know, no negativeness. They always say, well, if you talk positive things are going to happen. If you act negative, you just told 75 trillion cells in your body you're negative and you're not going to achieve it, right? So let's keep that in consideration, right? So let's not overthink it. So let's get out and do something. Right, let's take a walk, get on a trail, get in the river. I mean, that would be my suggestion. It's like 92 degrees out here. I'm like, whew, hot. But we got to get out and just do something, right? Just be, okay? Now's a good time to just be. as these layers filter out, right, and they stay aligned for the most divine outcome, we sit here and analyze it, and it's like, well, this and this ain't working, and I really can't see right now, and my ears have been turned off, and just something's not right. Something happened. Yeah, something did happen. You're in a realignment. When you're realignment, you don't want to light up. This goes back to the working with different elements and spirits, right? What they do is they take your energy, right? They adopt it, if you will. They do some tweaking and they hand it back. And then once you hand it back, you have to integrate it. So you could be 14, 21 days without any abilities because it's rebuilding, it's remapping, it's beautifying itself, right? So if you have that thought, something's not quite working right now, something feels a little shaky, right? Understand what it is that's making you shaky, and then understand what you can do, right? It's always what you can do to control that shakiness. Best thing right now is not to overthink, not to overanalyze, just be, right? I don't suggest watching Netflix and stuff. I'm in a very, I get yangy in the day, right? I'm like, go, 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 go. We got to get this done, right? Very passion filled. Of course, you guys can feel that throughout the years, but it's also improved me in my career. But even in my career side, right? I'm just kind of letting things roll, right? Seeing how the dust is going to settle up. I'm not trying to go in there Taz, I can't even say, Taz, the guy spins. I'm not trying to go in there and spin and alter things. I'm letting the dust settle from the observer's tower, right? Because I know all is pure within me, right? I've discovered that truth about myself. Right? Even though I've discovered that truth about myself, I still have my own struggles, which is ironic, right? How confusing the brain can be. So keep that brain clear, right? Let's elevate ourselves. Understand we're coming into this straight aligned trajectory and just be, right? It's just time to be. And like I said, I don't really suggest it, but even if it's like watching a good Netflix film or something, or just maybe some painting, something that's not very productive in the advancement of the linear world, don't matter. I'm fortunate enough for me, we got some goodies coming out of the garden. We're doing some canning. Always got cleaning to do because of the kids. So, running the sweeper and seeing instant gratification with that and mowing, I got things to keep me busy, right? And then when we don't have things to keep us busy, we're finding we're activating different things around the property to keep me entertained. So just get out there, move around, feel yourself, right? Tune into yourself and understand that why these platelets and these discs, right, as they fizzle together and they form that unity within you, right? I mean, we're just a few days away, if not tomorrow. I don't know. I don't ask for time anymore because time's irrelevant. But I can feel the momentum building, right? It could be momentum from the linear world as well, right? But just this momentum of energy that I felt, over the last couple of days. I've been tired at times. I've had a little self-doubt. And now I'm just like in this momentum. I'm like, holy schneizers. Right? I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to have to throw in some kind of distraction because we've got so much momentum. But seeing football seasons coming through and the team that has the momentum always gets the push off the line, I feel when they come at us, right, to sack that quarterback, we got the Hail Mary done dialed up, and they're blitzing everybody. So they ain't going to be nobody. It's just like hike, and then you just throw the ball because there's nobody out there, right? That's the way I'm seeing it, guys. A lot of people say we already won the game, right? Yeah, we won the game, but there's still things that have to play out, right? There's still time that has to pass. We have to give those others the opportunity to understand. And even though it may be that some are so far gone that there's no chance of recovering them, right? Just let a few more years of this unseeable conspiracy, unseeable truth. Like, you cannot not see this stuff, right? Like, if you pay any so much of attention, all things are going good, right? Even right here, state next to me in Indiana, they had a doctor come out and pretty much said everything that everybody's been saying. So he's a doctor. He knows it, right? Masks don't work. You're never going to get rid of COVID virus because it can stay within animals, right? It's always going to be here now. You've ruined it. COVID's always going to be here, right? So, don't let them fool you. Get out of the fear. Enjoy being alive. Think about the plates, though. Is there one of those plate slides that you like staying on? Right? Maybe jump up a slide. You know, I think a lot of us, too, we get stuck in like this 4D, 5D game, and we're really trying to figure out our multidimensionality. You know, we're starting to get these unfortunate attacks and vampires, right? We're like this Goldilocks running around, and we're not sure what to do, right? And we just want to beam magnificence, and that's exactly what you should do. But we forget to kind of step down, right? Come back into that 3D, that present body, right? Or even go lower into the 2D, right? The elementals. See, a lot of us want to look into the stars, right? But where are we? Right? We're on Earth, heaven, and it's beautiful, right? So there's elements, right? So the elements create us. Can we agree? Water. What? I mean, people debate either 75% to 90% water, okay? Earth in your bones and your teeth. Air in your lungs. Fire, they say it's about, some people say 3, some people say 7%. It just depends. Okay, there's no right or wrong. You got a little fire in you, right? Fortunately for me, I am a fire sign, you know, Leo, and my moon's fire, and the others, Grand Rising, whatever it is, all 3 of them are fire. So that sacred divinity fire is coming out a little bit. So if you felt that, great. If you didn't, it's okay. So we understand these elements are inside of our bodies, right? And we're connecting, we're trying to go up and away, right? We want to see that oversoul. We want to look God's eye right in the eye, right? And it creates an interesting complexity because you need to harmonize the elements within you in order to vibrate at a higher frequency. So as the elements within you become pure, you can vibrate at a higher frequency. Once you can vibrate at a higher frequency, now you can spin your discs at a faster frequency, right? You can separate them more, see the distancy lines in between. Once you do this, then you build your ladder, right? There's stair steps. And you can stair step your way to the oversoul. Become friends with the oversoul, right? I never forget the first time traveling up there and seeing that big golden eye. It's like, that's it. I did it, you know? The feeling of euphoria, bliss, just warmth. I figured it out, right? And it's like, no. This universe is just something else. As soon as you think you figured everything out, you get slapped in the face and like, get the textbook back out, right? It's like linearly 3D, grow up country boy. I'm pretty much self-sufficient. Very big root chakra for that, right? Like I can live off the land, you know, country boy can't survive. Farming, hunting, fishing, all that good stuff. And then you take it to a different plateau, you know, I know everything about operating and some lawyer stuff, right? I'm pretty versed in this linearity. And I thought there wasn't much more to life than that, right? And then I kind of got off my rocker, got into that rock bottom, and you know, what is there left to learn? What is there left to do? And that's when I had my vision.